What's up, everyone? It's Trinidad. In this video for you, I have my Amazoness deck profile. Again, I'm filming this. I don't know if the balance is gonna hit, but I'm pretty sure we're kind of good. I don't see anywhere where Amazonesses need to be hit on the ban list. So most likely not, this deck will stay the same and everything. So yeah, let's just get right into it. We're gonna start off with the Queen, Amazoness Queen. Amazoness monsters can't be destroyed by battle. Really cool offensive or defensive card. And I really like the new, the speed duel foiling on that card. 3 princesses to help us, search out a spell or trap card with Amazoness in the name. It is Queen in the field or the graveyard. And also when it attacks, we can discard a card or send a card from the hand or field and special summon an Amazoness monster from the deck in defense position. So there are some plays we can do to get some more advantage, but yeah, mainly she's just there for the draw engine and to be queen. We got 3 of the Amazoness War Chief, and I don't know why whenever I opened up one of the tins, I saw one of these, so I was able to get a play set of these foils, and it almost makes me want to foil out the deck. But essentially, if you control no monsters or only Amazoness monsters, you can special summon her. And if it's no more special summon, you can set an Amazoness spell or trap card or a polymerization directly from your deck. And you can only use the effects, obviously once per turn. And it's really cool. We got 2 of the Golden Whipmaster, and Whipmaster is awesome. She and the other one, the Sword Master, both have like the same effects where all your Amazoness monsters gain 100 attack equal to their level. And this one, when an Amazoness is attacked, you destroy a spell or trap card on the field once per turn. And then this one, once per turn, you get to add a spell or trap card with Amazoness in the name back from your graveyard back to the hand. So these pendulum monsters are really good, and the fact that we can just set them straight with one of the trap cards can be quite a surprise. But it also makes spoiler, Augusta so dang big. We got 1 Swordswoman. Any battle damage is then taken to the opponent. And I once had a game where we were just kind of like stalled out, but I had Queen and this on the board. I just kept attacking their big monster, even when they put in defense position. Just kept attacking it over and over, and they kept taking the battle damage. We got 1 Spy. Just for special summoning. It's nothing else really too crazy, but it is a level 3, and when it's destroyed, we can get into Princess. We can get into some other ones like Spiritualist right here, who when it's normal or special summoned, we can let me see, yeah, whenever, if this card is special summoned, then we can add polymerization from the deck to the hand. So yeah, and it has a recursion effect if possible. But we only play 1. I know a lot of decks play more of her. They like to see polymerization more, but I feel like War Chief gets the job done. And yeah, I just feel like I don't run too many polymerizations anyways in my build. 1 Baby Tiger, because it's cute, and why not? I just couldn't cut it myself. It's cool. 3 Ash Blossoms right here to hopefully stop things. Again, Rarity Collection, thank you so much for helping me build some decks I've been wanting to build. Effect Veiler, 3 of right here. I might drop it down to 2. I'm still thinking about this. And maybe take out, if I did take out Baby Tiger and maybe 1 Veiler, then maybe replace it with 2 Droll and Lockbird, something like that. Still thinking about it. We got 1 Amazoness Village to hopefully, and so this one is all Amazoness monsters gain 200 attack points. Once per turn, when an Amazoness monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special an Amazoness monster with level less than or equal to that Amazoness monster. So like I said, Spy can just get you, you can just special summon it, and if we don't have Princess, hopefully maybe crash into something if this is on the field, and special summon Princess, get like stuff, especially like Amazoness Call if needed, which is just, the searcher for the deck. You can take an Amazoness card and either add to your hand or send to the graveyard, and then during your main phase, you can banish it, target an Amazoness, and you can attack all monsters your opponents control. But it's the only one that can attack, and you can only activate 1 per turn. So we can either grab that, like during the battle phase, or even Amazoness Secret Arts. So this is to help, you know, fusion summon Amazoness monsters using cards from your field or hand. And then, you know, you can only use one of the effects per turn, but you can also banish this. And if you need to fusion summon an Amazoness monster, you can use monsters in your extra deck. So really, really cool. Kind of wish it got like a foil treatment in the tin, but it's all right. Just running 2 polarizations. Like I said, I'm not running too much, so that's why I don't feel like I need to go all in with Spiritualist. I feel like depending on what we have, if we have Secret Arts or we have Polymerization, this is the one that like we mainly want to set anyways with War Chief if need be, because these are quick plays. But if we have any other stuff, then we can go for the traps and stuff and hopefully survive our opponent's turn if we have to go first, hopefully. We got 1 Rhoda, Reinforcement of the Army. Just again, another searcher, just along with Amazoness Call. We got 1 Dark Ruler, No More. And I feel like this is just because if we go, like this is an OTK deck, but if they build such a board that like we'll just negate through, you know, if they play like 10 negates somehow, well, we're just gonna stop their monsters that have those abilities and hopefully get through, you know. So yeah, 1 Dark Ruler, No More. Then 1 Called By, just in case, you know, they try to hand trap us when we're trying to search and everything and get through our deck. We got the Amazoness Hot Springs right here. So yeah, when this card is activated, we can take an Amazoness monster from the deck and either add it to our hand, or if it's a Pendulum monster, put it to the Pendulum Zone. So yeah, these 2. Like again, this card can be a fun little surprise battle trick. And then if we have an Amazoness monster and we take battle damage, then we can gain that life points back. So we won't be too low on life. 2 Amazoness Onslaught. Sometimes you could maybe drop this down to 1 if need be. Like I said, drop this down to 1. Maybe Valor, maybe Tiger, or obviously there's a lot of fire decks out there nowadays. So maybe Ash take down, and then you can put Drone Lock or Shifter, whatever you might need to help stop your opponent from wrecking you. But right now, this is how I play it. So just 2. It was really funny because this was like an MVP card for me. Like I was playing one of my friends, and he had a undestructible monster, or I guess indestructible, and yeah, too bad it got banished. And last, for the trap lineup, obviously we got 3 Infinite Imperm. Impermanence is just so good. Can just stop things. Again, like I said, we're trying so desperately to OTK, so if we want to go second, so if we can, any combinations of the hand traps can help us get to our turn and not be already blown out with their wombo combos, then yeah, we'll be sitting pretty and we can hopefully OTK from there. For the extra deck, I have 14 cards so far, so you are allowed to, for people who are better deck builders than me, and you can then choose what you want for the 15th card. But we got the 3 Amazoness Augusta, however you want to say. She's awesome. She's just 1 Amazoness fusion monster and 1 Amazoness monster. And your opponent cannot target other Amazoness cards with card effects. And they can't be destroyed by the card effects. And if this was used using Empress or Amazoness Queen, like those fusion some of those materials, then you can make a second attack during each battle phase. And if this card is fusion summoned, you can just special summon any Amazoness monster from your deck, like just straight up. So definitely 3 of. Right now, this is a 2 of. This could be like the 5th. You could bump this up 1 more, but I'm just running 2 Empresses right now. So yeah, just 2. Other Amazoness monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And if your Amazoness monster, any Amazoness monster basically attacks a defense position monster, you inflict piercing damage. And if this face-up fusion card is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opposed card effect, while it's in your control, you can special summon 1 Amazoness Queen from your hand, deck, or graveyard. I feel like 2 is fine. In some cases, 2 is fine with Augusta, so you can change her out and have 2 extra slots. Yeah, they're just fine. For most of the time, we just go into one Empress, and then we can like ditch an Augusta and then use Empress or Princess if need be, like follow-up turns with Spiritualism and stuff from the extra deck. We got one Pet Liger, and it's just once per turn, if this card attacks during damage count, you can make it gain 500 attack points. And if your Amazoness monster is attacked by an opponent, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and it loses 800 attack. Monsters your opponent control cannot attack Amazonesses except this one. So it just does whatever stuff. It's not too crazy. Just there for the name and another fusion material. Along with Amazoness Pet Liger. This one does a little bit more stuff, and you just need a level 5 or higher Amazoness monster and one other Amazoness monster. Your opponent cannot attack any attack monsters except this one, and you can target one Amazoness card you control and one Amazoness warrior monster in your graveyard, destroy the one on the field, and special summon the other one back from the graveyard. So it like swaps them, which is really cool. And then this card can attack during the turn that is activated, which is fine because sometimes we can just get back some of the other things we need, especially anything that's special when it's special summon can get us card advantage, or basically just have the name. So if we need to fusion summon using polymerization, these ones I don't think come up much often. We're usually OTKing already through this, but these are just other options. Like I said, I couldn't make up a decision for the last one, but we got Borderload Savage just because, again, came in the rarity collection. I pulled it, so might as well throw in there. We do have tuners in the deck, and we do play a few links, so why not? Why not just have it? We got one Baron de Fleur. Again, a card that I don't think I would have gotten if it wasn't for the rarity collection, which obviously came out months ago at this point. But yeah, I mean, I've had this deck, been playing with it, having fun with it a lot. I'm pretty sure I put up some Master Duel video, maybe 1 or 2, using Amazonesses and how much I enjoy them. One IP Masquerena. We got Mrs. Radiant just for, I don't know, it's whatever. You can get the Charmer if need be. One Nightmare Unicorn, obviously with IP Masquerena to, you know, surprise your opponent with something. We can do Crusade Avramax, again another battle phase type monster that they can only, you know, attack into him. And then Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess. We can actually spam out a lot of cards somehow. There are times where I'm just like, wow, I have like Spy and Princess, Spiritualist, and War Chief like all on the board. To which, like I said, if we have all that advantage already, we're probably already winning through like our quick play fusion stuff, like attacking then fusing. But this is just a card if need be. Apollosa. So yeah, that's my Amazonas deck. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Let me know what you guys think down below and what you would add in or what you would take out throughout the whole deck. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.